What's good, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. Your favorite trucker. I'm back, man. Reporting live from the gridiron here at the 1OC, man. Hope all is well, because God is good all the time, and especially on this Therapeutic Thirsty Thursday, man. Hopefully, you guys had a fantastic Thursday. I know I did, man. Let me first off say, God is good all the time, and man, I made it through that storm that came through Mission last night. It was rocking and rolling this truck all night. Well, not all night, majority of the night. The heavy rains, the wind, the high winds, the lightning. Survived it. Got up, had my alarm set for 7:30, and then kind of got up about 8, and kind of got my daily devotion going. Checked my clock and how much time I had left, and just kind of got going after that, man. Started my clock about 8:30. Did my pre-trip, and checked my truck out really good, and had a few minutes left over, kind of get my mind right, and head on to the Coca-Cola facility, like I said, which is about a mile down the road from that Walmart that I stayed the night at. Got there about 9:05. Got there, had to wait a few minutes because they was kind of busy, and the guard that was checking me in, he was a new guy, really didn't know how I worked. For as all I do is I don't check in, I'll just go straight to the vending machine doors, hand in my paperwork, back into it, and and get up out of there and get out the way, because for as what the entry and the exit driveway that I block, and got there. I had to wait a few minutes, and then I did my thing, and like I said, got out the way, and was able to watch my show, get a little breakfast in, man. Organize my truck in certain places a little bit, and just kind of just chill, man. I was kind of ready for the day, man. Kind of ready for the day, kind of get going, and I was just patiently waiting. You know what I'm saying? Kind of got some things going on social media wise. Yeah, like I said, kind of get some things going social media wise, and you really never know what a person's going through behind closed doors, man. And that's why you always should pray for your family, friends, and loved ones, man. Because you just never know, man. You just never know, man. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? We all deal with something. It's going to be like that to the end of time. It's been like that since the dawn of time. It's going to be like that to the end of time. Or we're always going to be dealing with something. You know what I'm saying? And we're always going to need some type of nudge, push, motivation, someone to talk to, someone to lean on. Just someone just to lend an ear. You know what I'm saying? They may not give us a solution. And the best solution is just an ear to listen to. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you just never know. You just never know, man. And I was there probably like an hour 20, hour 25. It shouldn't have took that long, but some of it was, for some reason, it's always some obstacles you got to get around and do. It's never just really just back. Get in that thing, back in and get out. It's always a little something, but it's okay. At the end of the day, it's making me a better driver. You know what I'm saying? It's making me more patient, making me really not take chances. You know what I'm saying? Just overall, it's just making me a better driver, man, and I'm appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? Very appreciative of that. Like I said, about an hour 20, hour 25. Got up out of there, man, and pushed on, man. Pushed on. I stopped. I got some fuel in False Furious at that Pilot, which was crazy. I went there, got some fuel there. I got there probably around 12:30, something like that. I can't remember exactly the time. Got there, and only the left pump worked, and not the right side. And I was like, I could never get the second pump to work, so I just had to fill up the one tank and because I was probably a little less than a half of a tank, a little less than a half, and then it showed that it filled it up, and then the more I kept going, the closer I got to San Antonio, I see that gauge was just eating up. I'm like, damn, I just filled this thing up. You know what I'm talking about? But it was just, I don't know. Like I said, they said during training that the tanks level off. They have a way to level each other off. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know. But I couldn't do nothing about the other pump. I wasn't trying to waste no time on that. I was trying to get Ghost. You know what I'm saying? And then I was trying to get Ghost as best I could, man. I was making hella good time. I didn't really realize it until I got to probably the closer to San Antonio or in San Antonio. I'm looking. I'm like, damn, brother, kind of ahead of schedule. It seemed like, you know what I'm saying. And I'm kind of doing the math in my head. I'm like, I think I'm about an hour and some change ahead of schedule today, man. For real, for real. Got to Mustang Ridge, and I'm rolling through there, and I'm like, man, I think brother making some good time, bruh. Like, I'm looking and I'm calculating in my head again, and just, all right, I got this much time, and usually I'll make it to Abbott, Texas, which is where the rest area is, where I take my 30-minute break. And I was like, shoot, I'm an hour ahead of schedule. I'm gonna keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I got to around Mustang Ridge and kind of getting around Temple, I'm like, shit, I'm keep going, bruh. Like, we moving today, you know what I'm talking about? Like, we moving. And I pushed on, man, made it to Italy, Texas. Made it to Italy, Texas, to that Tiger Exxon Pilot Denny's slash Golden Chick truck stop. Got there, got some fuel, took my 30 there because it took me about 22 minutes to get fuel, just because I had to fill up the other tank, and that took a while, and cleaning my windows, and got back in the truck, and I was like, damn, this. Then the pump was running slow, but that's okay. I was like, damn, this took 22 minutes. I'm like, damn, it's really my 30 minutes right here. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, shoot, go ahead now. Got my fuel, pulled up a little bit to get it out of the fuel lane, so that if another truck did come, he could pull up behind me. Just crept up a little bit, and just sat there and finished my 30. And because I had to wait for another truck in front of me, and I was just eating time. I was like, God damn, but it is what it is. But like I said, I was able to get the fuel as I was taking my 30-minute break, and just kind of slowly moved up out of the fuel lane, so someone behind me could get fuel if they wanted to, and finished my 30 and kept pushing, man, and pushed on. I had about after my 30-minute break, I had about 3 hours and 20 minutes. Took my break. Not took my break. Pushed on after my break, and then got to Mesquite. No, before Mesquite, while I was taking my 30-minute break, I placed an order. I placed an order at a Taco Bell because I already had, like I said, a food prep, and I had placed an order at a Taco Bell in Ferris, Texas, to pick my food up. Well, technically not my food. It was just like some beans and rice, some nacho cheese, and these Cinnabon things. Just gonna pick those up to go with my dinner, to finish up my dinner. And in Ferry, Texas, about 8:15, pushed on, got there, made it there at 8:15, walked inside, picked it up, and then kept pushing, man. Got to Mesquite, dropped and loaded. Who was telling me to pick up an empty, but I don't know why they tell me to pick up an empty, because they don't want empties over there. So did that, and kind of pushed on, man. Got back to the OC, man, because as I was going to Mesquite, I saw on the westbound traffic was backed up. Closer I got to Mesquite, because construction traffic was backed up probably about 4 miles or so. I was like, hell no, man. I'm just going to go down Buckner Boulevard, they get on 45 and skip all that bullshit. That's what I did. Skipped it, got back to the OC, and went inside to shower, came back, ate, watched some Netflix, and now I'm in the bed, man. Like, so overall, it was a good day, man. Overall, it was a good day, man. It was a blessing, man, to make it back safe and sound, man. It really was, man. It definitely really was, man. So, like I said, hopefully you guys had a fantastic Thursday. You know how my Friday's gonna go. We'll sleep in a little bit, and then go shower, and then head to the... But you never know what a person's going through, man. You know what I'm saying? Check on your people, man. Check on your people. Continue to ask your questions, continue to do your research, and continue to have the belief in simplest mindset you can do it is a contagious behavior for success. Start small, stay consistent, and trust your gut instincts. And just remember, I'm just an imaginary little brother giving you advice. Outlast the average and take everything to the bloodstream. Till the next episode.
Guys, to help me in the kitchen to fill these.
We can do it.
I don't like this crap.
Definitely no cheese in the can. Very happy to be throwing this away.
It's bacon.
No, I want my bacon. I gotta tell you something. Bacon is good for me. This is very
You're
mean.
gonna be going to the grocery store.
She thinks, out of the blue, she's a smart little girl, that she can do whatever she wants. No, that's not how she can do it in our family. She's act like she's the queen.